What's shaking? What's shaking? What's happening on this good Friday afternoon? We up in here. You already know we are up in here. Wrists, elbows, knees, feet, shin, and everything to the back of her neck. Holding it down, locking it down, submerging it down that game. Please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. So we're gonna dump these videos, piping hot status. You're gonna get it down your phone into your ear, our ear candy gang. Big facts. The PayPal, the Cash App, the Rumble, and the Patreon links are definitely in the chat, fellas. On the Cash App, go to KC the Red Pill Alpha Debunker. KC the Red Pill Alpha Debunker on Cash App. Remember, download the Cash App. And I said Cash App on Rumble. I keep saying Rumble. I mean Cash App, Rumble. That's what I meant to say. On the Rumble app, download the Rumble app, KC the Red Pill Alpha Debunker. Download the Rumble app, KC the Red Pill Alpha Debunker, and follow. Get at me in the Patreon and join the 7-day free trial, which includes a $5 and $10 tier. Pedro up in this motherfucker. He said, Dr. KC, big facts. We in this motherfucker. We gonna spit this knowledge, fellas. We gonna spit some shit you guys need to hear, especially you young guys. You motherfuckers 18, 19, 17 and shit like that. I know 17 is a little, below the legal limits, but at the same time, he's moving into that phase of being a young adult. So he should learn, what's going on, and he should listen to this just as well. Brian Turner in this motherfucker, KC in this bitch. If you ain't no big business, minus the business suit. Facts. Minus the business suit. I definitely don't wear suits. I think I wore one when I was a kid, and I was itching to get up out that motherfucker. I don't like suits, man. I ain't with that, but big business for a motherfucker. Shouts out to Brian Turner and Pedro for being up in here, fellas. Remember, fellas, get at me in the Gmail, RailsFargo12@gmail.com. Join me on X, formerly known as Twitter, at the Real FA1. Fair use. Enjoy the show. And once again, like, share, and subscribe, fellas, like we always do. Let's talk about this. And shouts out to Brian Turner and shouts out to Pedro. Gotta let it be known with these fellas. These fellas be coming up in here showing that love. Shouts out to them. But we need to definitely get on this and talk about this, man. You know what I'm saying? We need to definitely. And Pedro, hey, Pedro, this is some pointers from around your age and, a little younger, but, you guys need to get up on this. Don't be scared to get it popping. And this is a young man right here. You know what I'm saying? He's young. I think he's 17, 18, something like that. And he got down on his mama's friend. And she old, she's older, probably in her 30s or whatnot. And he tried to make it happen. He got on the phone where he pushed up on her. But we're going to check out his conversation and see what he's doing. We know he's young, so he's going to be on some childish shit. But at the same time, fellas, he wasn't scared to make it happen. And he's got more nuts than a lot of grown guys. A lot of grown guys would rather throw their wallet out there and throw out dates and taking her out to get a fucking lobster tail and things of that sort just to holler at the chick, figuring that's going to get them laid. And he came off how he came off. Check this out.
I told my mom's friend that I have a crush on her, and then this happened.
When I'm done, tell her to come in. Hi.
When I call your phone, answer.
I did answer, and don't buy me a little boy. I have manners. Stay in the alien. Where you want, William?
Alright, so I'm gonna just keep it a buck with you. I'm gonna keep it straight up. I know you're my mom's friend, coworker, best friend, whatever y'all is, for me. I like you, and I want to take us a step further.
Us? They can never be us. Women could be your mother. Your mother is my friend. We can't do that. You're mad?
What does that have to do with me?
Look, boy, you can't manage me, Wayne.
Listen, I can show you a lot.
Which is what? Buy me jerk chicken and peppers?
I mean, you Jamaican, right? We could go on a little jerk chicken date. That's how true it is.
Wait, I could cook jerk chicken at my house and feed you, make you burp. Remember that.
Yeah. Listen, he's coming off at her, fellas. He's coming off at her. He ain't spooked. He ain't scared. He's young, so he's trying to get in where he fit in because he's going off what she likes. She likes jerk chicken and things of that sort. But soon as she would have said something about, I could cook jerk chicken myself, I'm like, okay, then that's a good thing. Then maybe we don't have to go out. We just stay in. He should have came off something like that, leading into the house, leading her into setting everything up right then and there by her cooking the meal and him coming over and he could get it popping right there. I don't think that these women, because they're in their, adult age, 30s, 40s and things of that sort, that they won't reach back and fuck with no younger guy. Yes, they will. Just like a younger guy reach up and fuck with an older chick. It goes both ways. Older guys reach back and fuck with younger guys. I mean, younger women, my bad. Definitely don't meant to say that, but younger women reach up and mess with older guys. These things happen, you know, as long as you're in the legal realm. But women, fellas, are on a different hand. Women, and we seen a lot of cases, fellas, and we're not going to speak it on this right here, but we seen a lot of cases of older women, especially the school teachers and things of that sort, fucking with younger guys. You know what I'm saying? And it goes on. You know, a lot of them been criminally charged and things of that sort. But these things happen. And he's flirting with her. He's making her feel good. She's probably in some space in her life to where, you know, hey, she could be not taken serious, or hey, she could have liked him the whole time, but didn't want to come off like that simply because this is her friend's child. But these things take place. You cannot be scared to make it happen, to take that leap if you want to make it happen, fellas. No matter what age you are, I'm going to keep it real with you. Let me see. Let me remove this real quick. We're going to jump back. We'll holler at Brian Turner. Them Jamaican females be making me laugh the way they talk. They so blunt like a motherfucker. Yeah, they got that, it's like they got that anger behind their shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it is, you know, their culture. I mean, their culture is their culture, and how they speak and things of that sort. You know, Jamaican women, man, are very fascinating when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, you pushing up on them. I hollered at a couple Jamaican women before, man, and, you know, if you blunt with it and you direct with it, you're going to get some directness back. They don't shy around. They don't beat it around the bush, and they'll let you know what it is. Hey, a Jamaican woman to tell you, nigga, I me fuck your brains out. She'll tell you that fast as a motherfucker, bro. Yeah, for real. Jamaican. I'd have had a couple of them before. They go, nigga. I just smashed a 40-something-year-old joint a couple of days ago. She had legs for days, for real. Yeah, you gotta make it happen, bro. I tell you, ain't nothing wrong with it. Don't be scared to push up on it and make, because they want it just as well as you do, dog. They just want you to bring it up out of them. And you heard he saying before, you got to bring the freak up out of a bitch or whatever, and that's the case, fellas. They want you to bring it out, because they don't like to really display it because of judgmental guys and how guys may see them and try to, you know, size them up like that. Oh yeah, she ain't the right, and then not take them serious and, you know, treat them like they're not human, but they're human beings, man. They're just as sexual. Y'all see my video that I just dropped? Shit, come on, let's keep it real. Let's go.
I mean, that don't sound bad at all.
Wait, I can't deal with you. Your mother is my friend. And you can't manage big woman.
Listen.
I could have hurt you.
Remember Tavia, my mom's best friend?
Yeah, I know Tavia. She always pick you up from practice.
Yeah, I put that down.
Wait, hold on. Jesus Christ. So you're telling me all the time them Tavia come pick you up from practice. You and Tavia did that do things?
Of course.
Oh, nah.
Nah. But look at her face. It's putting her in that imagination form like, damn, if he's speaking like this on her other friend, and it won't be so bad. But he's young. He shouldn't have pillow talk like that. This ain't what you do. But as he get older, he gonna learn that ain't good, because he fucked it up now with him and Yatavia, wherever her name is. He fucked that situation up by speaking on that, because he chick gonna talk. They gonna talk, but at the same time, he didn't have to really come that far and speak on old girl just to get in the door with her. You don't got to do that. You know, you can just ensure her that she's gonna have a great time with you. You know what the fuck you doing. She already know that you know what you're doing, because you coming off like this at a young age. At any age, fellas, when you come off not intimidated and not, you know, and you're not scared to actually speak about the shit you want, they know right then and there. He know, you know what I'm saying? It's a chance he knows what he's doing sexually in the bed, and he can control this motherfucker. You know, they think of all that shit, fella. They start imagining. Look at her. She's imagining that shit. I'm telling you. Let me see. He said Jamaican females. What did he say? Brian Turner, Jamaican females like dudes who be in the gym. That's how I be appealing to them. A lot of them live active lifestyle. I mean, it ain't really the dudes that live in the gym. You know, they're appealing to you and you appealing to them, bro, is because not only that you are in the gym, you know, that got something to do with game, you know, keeping your health together, but the health is for you. And by you showing that you're consistent being in the gym, they know it's for you. They know the health is for you. You know, you keeping yourself healthy. And in turn, fellas, it shows and it displays that you're not in the gym for a bitch. When you stay consistent, you're not in there eye wandering and looking at every chick creeping and things of that sort. You come in, you do your shit, and you run out. They know you about business. So that's fascinating just as well. It's very sexy when it comes to that, fellas. So it ain't really the gym. It's just consistency on handling your business. You know what I'm saying? And shit, you could have met the same chick at the workplace, or you could have met the same chick being consistent with going in and out of a grocery store. And she could have worked at, could have been a cashier or whatnot. And she see that you take care of yourself, you nurture, but that women look at all that shit. Oh, he eats healthy, he do this, he do that. And that right there makes it appealing and sexy just as well. So it ain't just the active gym lifestyle. It got something to do with it, but it's your consistency that got them appealing to you. You know what I'm saying? Consistency without creepiness, because you got a lot of guys that keep coming to the gym being consistent and creeping like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Watching these chicks and just being creepy. But you having consistency without that shit, that's appealing. But shouts out to Brian Turner, though. Y'all learn game every day, fellas. Pay attention. Get over here, like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Hit the super chat and the membership button. Show some love to the show. Let's go.
I never see myself when I look like maybe if I look, you can take a look at drink and beer things, but right now I'm someday where me I think about it with me and you can't do nothing, man.
Listen, Cash is your name, right?
Yes, my name is Cash, and you know that too.
All right, listen, Cash. How about you come over next week? My mom leaving to go out of town for me, so me and you have some alone time.
Okay.
Meeting about it.
You look good for me, and I do like the big. I can handle you. I can handle a lot for me.
You can't angle me.
How you know that?
Me can angle you. That may make you know. You can't angle me. But when I don't want to talk about this right about now. You remember Ella? Why? I don't know. I forgot to tell your mother this. I forgot to tell her.
My mom not gonna find out.
Oh, she not gonna find out. Anything I doubt must come alight.
Yeah, but not now. That's later on in the future. Yeah, future.
And when it comes in the future, I meet like a clot. So I need to tell your mother, say you like me from now.
I'm not gonna lie, Cash. You talking too much.
When me beat you, me a old woman fair.
I would love that.
Later. I don't have time for this.
I love your accent. It's so cute.
All right, little boy. Here.
Look, she's fascinated, fellas. She's intrigued by his him being candid and just coming directly at her and letting her know, hey, you can come on over and I can show you a few things and we can get things going. You know what I'm saying? And she's fascinated, even though she's acting as if she want to talk herself out of it when she know at the same time she's going to talk herself into it because this is what she want to do. She's making it be known, fellas. Otherwise, she wouldn't be on a FaceTime with him this long. She wouldn't be listening to him. She'd shut him off. Oh, no, this ain't how I'm moving. She, if she felt, different about the situation, she'd have shut him off. But not just having that vulnerability, because she could be going through a vulnerable stage in life, but she could be also fascinated by this young man. She could be very much into him and then also it enhances him. It enhances his game, his looks and things of that sort just by him speaking on what he wants. She likes that. All women likes that, fellas. It ain't just because he's a young man and he's coming off, or he could be an older man and coming off. A lot of women like a man that takes charge. And when you setting up plans and you setting up the date, you standing on that shit and you letting her know what it is step by step, that's taking charge. That's inserting some kind of dominance. You know what I'm saying? That they just, they fold for. They love that shit. And he's a young man and he's coming at her, So, like I said, kudos to him, but it's a lot of things he shouldn't have said in here, but he's young. You got to let him, he's young. He's about 17, 18. He's going to say certain things that he thinks that may be fascinating to her. Not understanding and knowing that you ain't got to go this far and you ain't got to say a lot of these things. Because a lot of these things that you're saying don't mean nothing, especially if she's already into you. And if he was older and he had a little bit of finesse and game by himself, he would have peeped that she was already into him and it's things that he really ain't got to do because it's going to get pushed further regardless. Because this is what she want to do. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Yeah.
So you going to come over next week?
I have to come over next week. I have to see him. Remember, me and Carrie might go to the airport.
And you're going to come over after?
I'll think about it.
Now that was childish, screaming and all that shit. You know, I think he could have blown his chance. He fucked it up because now she knows a chance she could be getting recorded for likes and views and all this old social media shit. So ain't no telling. And she was dead on serious, and she wanted to probably make it happen, saying, I think about it, even though there's a chance she'd think about it and not want to do it and not follow up, but at least she'll give it some thought. And, you know, when the woman, and fellas, remember, when a woman lets you know, hey, I think about it, doesn't necessarily mean it's going to go down. So that means you need to remove yourself from the situation and put the invite on the table. Hey, whenever you think about it, you got my number, holler at me, and keep it pushing. That's what you always do, fellas, and keep going. Don't reach back. Hey, have you thought about it? 2 days later and all that. Don't fuck all that. Hey, good morning, all that. No, keep pushing. Let her ponder on that shit, and she'll hit you. And if she don't, she won't. That's the name of the game. You know, let's remove this real quick. Brian Turner, what he talking about? I know a lot of older dudes who not nearly as bold as this young bull. He's got a lot of growing, though. He'll get their facts. Yes, a lot of guys out here ain't like this. They scared as a motherfucker. They'll put their money out there and what they can do for the chick instead of just speaking up. You know what I'm saying? And saying what they want, because they'll be in fear that she won't be attracted to what they're saying and she won't go along with it and she'll cut them off. And a lot of guys will fold to this shit. You know, older, younger, and like I said, you got to give it to him. You got to give a little dude credit because he's on the right path. Even though he's going to have bumpy roads and make mistakes, he's definitely on the right path at a young age. Shouts out to him. You know, let's get to this next video. He gave it all up over a bitch, fellas. Check this out. This dude here, I believe he married a chick, a single mom or whatever the case may be. And I guess she dumped him. He became homeless, and she ended up having another baby by his partner, then having baby by an SA. She got the United Nations jumping off in her shit, man. But this is crazy here. Let's go.
He was unfaithful.
You were married to your husband, but you were having children with other men.
I was. He raised them as his own and knew them to be his own.
Yeah, okay. That's what it was with this one. I knew I skid through this, but I didn't really focus on the video like that. But I knew it was something that we needed to talk about when it got sent to me. But this is what it was. He married this chick, and she ended up having children by other guys besides him, and he stayed married to her. And she pushed him off for one of the guys that she had children with, and he ended up going homeless because he claimed these children on his tax. He claimed them. He basically adopted the children. You know, was he talking about cuckold lifestyle and shit? This is some cuck shit to the max. When you allow your wife to get cream pie and babies coming out and shit. Yeah, this is real weird.
Until the divorce. He ended up unhoused. And the first man that I had the affair with is now my boyfriend. The father of my first child, my son. And he was my husband's assistant manager. So he started bringing this guy around, and I made the first move. Of course. I feel like I just sensed his kindness. I mean, still to this day, this man that I'm with is the kindest, most patient man I've ever met. But one day he came over my house without my ex-husband there, and...
Check this out, fellas. We're going to get off into the scandalous shit. You know, homie that did, he backdoored his business partner or whatever the case may be and took his bitch. But, hey, she was open for it. You know, we know these things happen. But my thing is this. When a woman say, oh, yeah, I'm with him because he's the kindest, nicest guy and things of that sort, that's not her saying she's with him because and I'm with him today and this is the guy I'm fucking with and that's not saying he's that. See, women translate nice in a different form than the way we do. The guy she's with now is more assertive. He's more dominant. He's a guy that sparks her bells. He's that guy she's sexually attracted to, or things of that sort. Or, you know, he's that guy that's not weak and he's not no pushover. He tells her what it is. That is a form of niceness to a woman. That is a form of him being kind. And that's not saying he's been an asshole with it, because you don't, you ain't the asshole. A motherfucker who got to be an asshole or try to be an asshole, he pushed too hard for that. That's sucker shit. But this guy's truly who he is. He's not the first guy that she was with. The first guy that she was with was a pushover. He allowed his wife to get cream pie, have babies on him, and practically pushed him off and pushed him to the streets. He's homeless, unhoused, like she said. He's homeless. That's what that means in so many words. You know what I'm saying? She pushed his ass off, took his shit, and moved further with his business associate or his business assistant and things of that sort. And I know God's going to look at it like, okay, but she's saying he's the kindest guy, he's the sweetest guy, he's the nicest guy. Wouldn't that make him a beta? Of course not, because her way of saying he's the kindest guy, the sweetest guy, and the nicest guy is the way he treats her. And he may not be treating her in a beta form. He may be upfront and direct. He may stands on his shit, and he may be very indifferent with who he is. And that right there is what's sexy to her, more so than the first guy she was with that, allowed himself to get played. Let's go.
You know what happened next. And we only saw each other once a week to do this because of how my schedule, my husband's schedule, and his schedule. But the second affair, who the man is the father of my daughter, he actually worked with me this time. He was my maintenance guy at my leasing job. And again, just another kind man who was nice to me. And then with my daughter, she's Hispanic. So she came out a little more tan than the both of us. And just as she grew up, just kept that tan skin. And still, she looks so much like me. He was just like, yeah, she looks like my wife. And here we are with 3 baby daddies and 2 kids. So yeah, it's been wild.
Oh, wow. So here we are with 3 baby daddies and 2 kids, which means she's got 2 kids by the Hispanic guy and the assistant guy. And the other baby daddy is the sucker that biologically has no kids by her. He's the one that allowed motherfuckers to cream pies, bitch, and have kids by her. And he had a cuckold situation with this woman. That's the other baby daddy. So it's like she says, 3 baby daddies and 2 kids. Look how much men, look how men have put up with any motherfucking thing just to get a nut. They put up with any fucking thing just to have a chick in their presence. And this, fellas, too, and this ain't got nothing to do with this, but I was just, and I meant to bring this up because I was about to forget. I was just over at this chick's house a couple days ago, and she got a man and things of that sort, and he was there and whatnot, but I wasn't over there, for no other shit or what, for no shit with her. You know what I'm saying? We just setting up some shit and take care of some business on some little work, and doing some work and things. And we was in there talking, me and her dude, because she ended up dipping out to go to the store. She went somewhere, and he was like, man, this is crazy, man. I've been with her for fucking 14 years. And, I always wash the dishes, and she never cleaned. She never do anything because he was in there washing dishes and shit. We conversating and shit. He said, she'll run the dishwasher and leave it here. Boom, boom, boom. So I'm over there checking out the AC unit, just checking out some shit. And then she ended up coming back. And when she came back and we would start talking, and she came back in, she was screaming, not at him, but screaming about child support. That she's on child support, fellas, as a woman. She's on child support to where she got to pay her baby daddy some money and things of that sort, you know what I'm saying? For their son, and their son's like 15 to 16. And he was like, yeah, man, because I want to fucking kick his ass, and I want to bust him in his fucking eye, man. I want to fuck him up because we tried to fucking settle out with him. And I was like, yeah, what's up? So explain, talk to me, holler at me, what's going on? Because I went through the shit, I got myself up out of it, settling out with that. So I know how I go, getting children emancipated and things of that sort. So, and I'm like, okay, he's 15. So when he get 18, I was giving them the, the scoop and things on what to do and whatnot. And she was like, yeah, we try to offer him $5,000 to write it off, to like write off the arrears. Because in Missouri, you get to write back whoever's the custodian parent can write off the arrears from the person that's actually the payee, which is the person that's on child support. You can write off the arrears and write back everything they owe. So say if you owe like $50,000 on back pay, they can go and write that off, and you ain't got to pay $50,000. You know what I'm saying? You won't owe nothing. They can write it off. That other parent can, and they try to offer him 5 bands to write it off, but he wouldn't write it off. And they was like, dude was like, yeah, see, that's some more fucking whole ass shit. He don't want to do this for us. And remind you this, fella, this is her dude, and she got kids by other guys. And I know one of the guys got on child support, but this her dude, she ain't got no kids by him, right? And he's talking about, yeah, she's taking our money, boom, 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 boom. And then she was like, yeah, because they went into your account and they took $1,900 that one, boom, boom. He's like, yeah, they took my money. I said, hold on. Are y'all married? She's like, no, we're not married. I said, so how are they in your account, homie, taking your money? And I knew it was a joint account set up. I knew this sucker ass dude got his money tied up with this bitch when he don't supposed to be doing that. I knew it. I just wanted to hear them say it. He didn't even say. He was sitting there like, She said, oh, because we got joint accounts. We put our money together, this and that. And she was just freely talking. I said, oh, man. Like, these dudes go for anything to be it. Oh, my. They go for any fucking thing. And this bitch did that on purpose. She joined your money so you will be paying for her fucking child support. Idiot. He don't see that. He think he got a good girl. He think he got someone that's down for him. And come on, bro. And look, bro, trust me, man. I peeped it. I peeped her, and she moves around on this dude. Like he's like the house bitch or whatever. He go work and come home and take care of everything. Like he said, but I love her though, man. She got me doing these dishes. They take money out of my account. Every month they take like $1,000 out of my account for the child support. And it's like, and this guy won't settle out, but I still love her. And I'm like, these dudes are fucking suckers. They do anything. And it goes over to show you right here, fellas. Guys will go for anything just to keep the bitch in their presence, just to keep her around. They will get stomped on, shitting on. She don't call back. She don't text back. She disrespects them. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, all type of shit. You know, just like the dude DJ Academics, you know, it's a video out here on him. You know what I'm saying? Bitch calling him, bitch disrespecting him, saying he's stinking, all type of shit, man. Talking about he's a trick, you a loser, you won't let me go. I'm trying to leave you. You keep trying to pay me to stay around. And I cheated on you a couple times before, and then you keep calling me back. I'm like, damn. Like, I seen the text messages between them. Like, she talked bad about this dude, like talk bad to this dude. And these dudes still go and fuck with these women. I don't get it. Like, I don't get it, bro. This is weird. Like, this motherfucker joined his money with this bitch, and they ain't even married, and they ripping. She doing it on purpose. He's doing it out of the sake of love. What a sucker. Let's remove this shit. Now, this is his fault right here, fellas. This is all on him right here. This ain't got nothing to do with nobody. You know what I'm saying? It's an former NBA player. You know, they got juked out of $50-something million by his bitch. And now he's broke and she's living out. Man, shit. This is his fault. This ain't got nothing to do with her. Like most of this shit, fellas, all this shit for real, it falls back on us because we as men, we got the lustful eye to look at the things that we like or we attracted to or we captivated by sexually. We got the eye for that. That's a man's thing. I get it. But at the same time, we had that lustful eye will overpower the thoughts, and the lustful eye will overpower the smartness and your intelligence, and it will blind you from the things that's going on in your life and the things that you should have caught on at the beginning, and it will blind you. That lustful eye will get you. You know, that's why it's very important, fellas, to watch who the fuck you bring in your fold. But it starts with us, dog. Otherwise, a woman ain't don't start with her. She can't control what she's gonna do with you and how she's gonna set you up, get you for your shit, or manipulate you. She got to be invited in to do these things. So you got to invite her in. That's how I go. Pedro. Let me see. I'll be damned if I do a joint account. When I was in my teens, when I had chicks talking about the future, they would tell me some Disney shit, marriage and joint account, bank accounts, insurance. Yeah, fuck all. Don't you go out like that, man. She joined. I don't give a fuck how long you been married. Your shit is separate. Her shit, what? Fuck no. Don't you ever join your account with no motherfucker, man. You don't know what they going through. They can be in $1 million worth of debt and auto pay and everything that it comes they fucking way, nigga. You look up, you join your account, they taking everything from you. Like, fuck no. Dude got himself set up like that. He was a sucker. But shouts out to Pedro. Hell yeah. This dude was in his like late 40s and Pedro in his 20s, nigga. Shit. You know, see how that is? You know, young motherfucker, you know, a little smarter than the older motherfucker. Just like over in the first video, young dude, he's very blunt, more so than these older guys, being scared and shit. It ain't no different. Let's move. Let's roll this shit though.
Why it's really hard for me to feel bad for Tony Snell. He played in the NBA for 9 years, okay? He's made over $50 million. He needs to get signed for a 10th year. He needs to get signed today so he can get lifetime benefits for his family. He's got 2 kids who are autistic. He's on the spectrum as well. I'm all for that. Sign him, give him his benefits. Healthcare is messed up. I understand that. I want you to take care of your kids. But your wife is making it really hard for us to feel bad. This is Tony's wife, Ashley. She's on a jet with 12 Birkin bags. I don't know how much a Birkin bag is, but I had a cup of coffee today from yesterday in the pot because I didn't want to waste it. Here she is on a helicopter ride doing photo shoots.
Well, you know, a lot of these NBA and NFL players, bro, be tricking on the snow like it ain't shit, don't they? They be out there tricking in the snow, bro. They be snow bunnies, man. What the fuck? They be tricking on them bitches. Them bitches come in. They be prepared from junior high school, fellas, watching you motherfuckers shoot basketball in the gym and coming in and practice and shit. A lot of them snow. The sisters now, them bitches be sleep 4 and 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning. You in the gym busting your ass right before class start. Them snow bunnies be in there, bro. How I know I play football, bro. Them little young white chicks and shit, they be there. The black, you might get a sprinkle of black chicks there, you know what I'm saying? But they ain't there 100% like them white chicks. They be there. It's like they watching their future. They out there watching their fucking investments on the field and shit. Or on their court. That's what they do. She could have sized this dude up when he was fucking 10 years old, man. And they probably grew up together. Ain't no telling. Going to the same school, she could have been sizing him up. Oh, he's tall. His parents pushed for him to be in a basketball. He'll be a future NBA star one day. Oh, hell yeah, bro. These bitches be aligned. Bro, they will align themselves up with you, and they set this shit up from the jump. This shit was already set up from the play fucking 20 years ago. He ain't seen it when he was in high school. 15 years ago or something. He don't know. I'm telling you, man. And a lot of these guys, bro, it's like, every time you see videos like this, it's the snow. It's like they might. That's to let you know it's a pattern, fellas, on who's up early in the morning in that gym with you, watching you. I ain't helping you do shit, but just sit there and watch you. Yeah, I'm your number one fan. And hopefully one day I'll be the motherfucking number one recipient on the other end, receiving every motherfucking thing. Real shit, bro. Hey, fellas, y'all don't get it, bro. This how deep this game is. This how deep a lot of these women game are, fella. You don't even see it coming from a long shot, bro. They setting your ass up. He's talking about his optics and kids and everything he had before, you know, this chick went on a spending spree and just blowing through this guy's money. The dude Snell, whoever he is, he knew what he had. Did he acknowledge his children? Did he acknowledge their problems, their future, and whatever else he had in the, you know, before her? No. He acknowledged this bitch. He feel this is what he got to do to keep her. He feel if he do this shit, then no other man will do this shit, not even knowing that you putting you in a trick bracket, bro. She ain't got to have a trick throughout her life. She got you right now. She can go pound town on a motherfucking flipping burger somewhere. Oh, yeah. You sleep. So when you think in that trick mind frame, you figuring like, if I do these things, then she won't have to go to no other man, so he won't do these things. Huh? She wanted to resort to making money and making ends meet on that pole. And dudes think like tricks. And you set yourself up like this. So now I know, hell, I don't feel sorry for him, not at all. No. Ain't no motherfucking way. Big motherfucking private jet with Birkin bags on it. And come on, dog. And you got an autistic kid and you got problems. What? Nigga, get the fuck out of here.
Shoots in Aruba for her clothing brand, and that's great. But when you flaunt this in our face and then you want us to feel bad for you, average people who drink day-old coffee, not gonna happen. I refuse.
No, man. Now, he's saying that out of jealousy and anger. Like, damn, I got to drink day-old coffee, and this dude got 53 million. And I don't like this motherfucker, you know. And plus, he want the bitch, so you know he's screaming out, and he's on some other shit, man. He's really on some other shit, but he ain't giving up the game. He's only speaking about what this guy's actually doing. But I'm trying to I'm giving up the game on what you shouldn't be doing, fellas. The fuck? I don't care. That's what it is. Well, fuck if it's your baby mama, your wife, and you done knocked her up, and then come on, dude. If she's not displaying some kind of like a Fidelity Mutual, Mass Mutual, some kind of like a hedge fund department or someone that can actually help assist you on putting money in the right places so y'all can grow for the future and keep growing and keep generations of wealth, you know what I'm saying, like it's supposed to be set up, and she looking for Birkin bags and eyelashes and trips and all this other shit, then she ain't the bitch for you. I'm sorry, fella. I hate to bust your bubble. Let her go. She ain't the bitch. She ain't the one. Cut her ass loose. And no, I don't feel sorry for him and nor any other. It can be your average guy working a 9 to 5, pushing a forklift. I won't feel sorry for his ass either. When you got a bitch blowing through your bag like this, bro, I don't feel sorry for none of y'all. Tender dick, weak, trick ass niggas. That's what the fuck y'all are, man. That's just what it is. You know? And then you get mad when the bitch going, and then you scream, "Oh man, it's hypergamy, man. She's fucking with another guy who's doing better. She only used me to step it up." Or, "Damn, man, she's for the streets because, man, she spending all my money. I'm doing all this shit. I'm forced to do all." You ain't forced to do a damn. I be hearing dudes complaining all the time. You ain't forced to do shit, nigga. That's that non-experience and no pussy getting that your ass is caught up in that got you thinking you forced to do nothing. Forced to do everything. You ain't forced to do nothing. No, you just don't want to leave the bitch. You don't want her to dump you. You don't want to think and imagine her being laid up with somebody else and they busting them guts like you were. You don't want to imagine this shit, so you will put up with the bullshit. You allow her to run through your thumb through your money like shit, like Money Train or something, man. Get the hell out of here, man. This bitch up out. She ain't nothing but a fucking hole to bust in, nigga. That's it. What the fuck? You dudes be glorifying this shit. These motherfucking hoes ain't shit. But let's get to the Waka Flocka, Waka Flocka motherfucker for this. I ain't had enough room to write the rest, but Waka Flocka told her what it was. He like, shit. And this because Waka, just like a lot of rappers, especially a lot of older guys in their 40s and 50s, and they, been moving around a lot of women and shit. They ain't going for this shit, man. They'd have been seeing it all. They don't get turned on like me. I will never get turned on by a bitch telling me what she'll do to the pipe, how she'll make me bust. And like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Hit the notification bell. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the super chat. Hit the notification bell. The Cash App, the Patreon, the Rumbles, and the PayPal links are definitely in the chat. The banner's at the bottom. Get at me. Get at me in the Gmail, and get at me in the description below my about section. My number's there. Text me before calling, but text me though. Holler at me. Pedro. I can't imagine the stories the guys tell y'all. I hear a lot of shit, bro. I hear a lot of shit, bro. I hear a lot of shit. Like, you be surprised, bro. I'd have had a motherfucker call me before, man. Hey, man, well, hit me up. We did a consultation. This was last summer. Hold up. September. I'm going to say September. It's like September. Could have been August. I think August. I got to look back on my Gmail when he got at me, see what date it on. But dude was he hit me up like, "Man, I need to holler at you. You free for a consultation?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good." Because I just got into the house. So we hollering for like an hour and shit. He said, "Man, see, man, I'm here all alone, man. You hear us, you know what I'm saying? You can hear my voice echoing in the house, man. Shit, man, this shit that happened again, KC, bro." I'm like, "What happened, man?" She took her shit and moved out on me while I was at work. I'm like, "Oh," you hear a lot of shit, man. That's just a little snippet of. You just hear a lot of shit. They walked in the house, shit was cleared out, like she got the moving company together, ASAP on him or something, moved the shit out and got low on his ass. You hear a lot of shit, bro. How can I go through this? How can I be helped out through this time? And, You know, what's going on? What do I think? What do you think she's doing? What's going on? Then they don't be wanting to, and then some of them don't be want to hear the truth. They want to argue and no, man, I don't think that's her. I don't think she'd do that because when I met her, or I just don't see her. What you don't see, bro, is what you don't see. It ain't meant for you to see. It ain't for you to see. Trust me. It's going down elsewhere. She got a whole nother life. And trust me, fellas, the way you know your bitch is totally different from the way other motherfuckers know your bitch. That's real shit. Always remember that. You know, she's one way around you and she's totally different around another person. Now, around another guy, her friends, her family, she's totally different around them. Trust me. Especially if you're a judgmental guy. You definitely ain't gonna know the real her. Shouts out to Pedro. Now, Waka coming off real on this, fellas, man. You know, he done had his run-ins with women. You know, you get a certain age, fellas, you don't want to hear what you talking about, what you can do to my pipe and have me busting and do all this other, bitch, that ain't intriguing. You know what I'm saying, bitch? What's up, man? Can't you comply? What's good? Now, check this out.
How are you? My name is Brittany.
You're trying to seduce a nigga with so long, huh?
I am real seductive.
You are.
I back, I swallow.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah? Wait.
Yep.
So,
You too out there. Go.
wait, I'm 29
No, you out.
with a degree,
Hey, look.
massage therapist, back, swallow. I do it all.
That ain't for me.
Bitch trying her best to sell herself. I'm 29 with a degree. A man, fellas, who's got his shit in order. A man that's well educated, a man that's stable. His stability is at its utmost. A man that's making moves in life. It's not a needy ass man. He don't give a fuck about what you got. How far you have went in life with your education and what you can do sexually. Get the fuck out of here. Come with something more than that. So when they come with that, fellas, that's letting you know what all they got to offer. And this is a defeated female. This is real game. She knows she can't withstand masculinities or you know, she can't withstand the powers of being up under a man who actually is a man. So this is how she come to try to dumb things down. I don't care a fuck about busting a nut. Bitch, I go jerk this mother and get a nut. That don't mean nothing. Fuck what you can do. I done had thousands of women that done this before you even walked in the room. That came way before you. You know? So tell me something different. Tell me something that show me something that's very intriguing besides what you can do with your sex and your degrees. And shouts out to Kevin Samuels. He wasn't lying on that one, huh?
So you don't like when a girl you good, suck you good, cook for you, clean for you, massage you, love you, beat her for you.
What you telling me shit a woman's supposed to do, not somebody supposed to get credited for doing. But again, right, you so in the open with it.
I'm just being real, like I do it
That
all.
ain't being real to me. Being real to me is finding out who a nigga is before you open up like that to you. Go left.
Go left?
Yeah.
Okay, then, well, you have a good one.
Respectfully,
Okay,
though.
you have a good one.
Dr. Raw, go left. You know what I'm saying? And like he said what was real though. You know what I'm saying? And when he said, you know, a woman's supposed to find out what dude she's dealing with, you know, in his way, I don't know which way he was looking at it, but I look at it in a different form. You know, if she's going to find out what guy she's going to follow behind, is he worthy of that? Is he worthy, or, you know, is he that guy that I can actually see myself being with and being able to be instructed by this guy? Is he that guy? That's her getting to know what kind of guy it is to me. That's to me. And when she's coming off like this, the way she's coming off, she's selling herself. And when a woman sells herself, fellas, that's a turn off to me. Now, it might turn on a beta who don't get sex often. He might want to hear these things. He, you know, get a hard on. Now he ready to go poke something. And, you know, no, that don't turn me on. I'd have had that shit tons of times over and over. That's life for me. Now, can you display something different? Well, you know, my degrees to the left, bitch. Deuces. So he's not wrong for this. Now, I don't know how he actually act with women in his personal life and how it is, but right here, he's supposed to shut that shit down. You don't come at me, bitch, I'm not used to women, like I don't get sex or I don't know what the play is. Who the fuck? Get out of here. Supposed to come at a teenager. You come at them little young dudes like that. Them guys who's eager to lay down and get laid. I'm not eager to do that. Holla. Yeah, that's real shit. Shouts out to Walker for that, man. And that's how you guys supposed to view yourself and look at yourself. You don't just be quick to jump in no chick's pants because what she feel like she can do sexually for you and you in that sexual mood. You horny, you aroused, so you feel like, hey, shit, I'm ready to fuck that shit. No, because that's telling me that this is what I'm worth to you. I'm not worth more than this to you. So get the fuck up out of here. You got to go. You don't see my value higher than I see my value, bitch, then you got to go. Real game. You know? Get up here, holler at me, y'all, before I check up out this motherfucker. I go get my hair lined up. You know how I do it, fella. I stop by, shoot that game, and I dip in and out. See motherfuckers hit my phone now. I go see what's up, man. You know what I'm saying? But shouts out to Pedro. Shouts out to Brian Turner. And everybody with Pedro and Brian Turner, only one that came in here. Shouts out to y'all. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, fellas. Hit the super chat. Hit the membership button, fellas. Hit the Cash App, the Patreon, the Rumble, KC the Red Falafel, the Bunker on Rumble. All those things are up, fellas. So there's no way you can't get at me. Y'all know how to holler at me, man. And that's much love to everybody for coming up in here. You know, I had to come through and spill something on a good Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Get you guys laced up with this game. And I'm up out of this bitch. Until next time, holla.